Bongino he's dumb. We know he's dumb. We know he's incapable of complex thought. We know his reading comprehension sucks. It might even be as bad that his vision is terrible. I wish that it were that, because it would be simply he could get some glasses and then suddenly figure out what an asshole he's been. I think it's a little more complicated than that, unfortunately. But mind-bogglingly dumb. And this video, since Bannon was dropping it's the CCP and regime and all those words, this stood out because Bongino's saying, I am telling you, keep your eye on China. There is something going on. And seriously, when is there not something going on? Like, keep your eye on Europe, guys. Like, think of any giant landmass with a bunch of people on it and then talk about it in terms, like those terms. I don't know, guys. Something's up in Poland. I'd look at that. Then if you go look at the Polish news, you're like, oh yeah, things are happening in Poland. Some of it good, some of it bad, clearly. And this is his aha, 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 wahaha. All right.
Keep your eye on China. What are they preparing for? I don't know.
Guys, something China thing. What they're doing, I don't know. But could be. Let's see how I want to see how deep he digs, if at all. And I don't know what he's reading right now, but he's definitely looking at a note or something right now. That is a definitive stare. That's not just looking off in the middle distance.
Invasion of Taiwan, that's been speculated by many. I am not sure. I'm just telling you, China is a major geopolitical force, is a clear enemy.
Since when?
United States, they have nuclear weapons, and something is going on.
What? Oh my God. Something's been going on in China. Get out of town. No, you can't tell me that. China has nuclear weapons? Well, next thing you'll know, they were the place where a contagious disease started. What is happening? This can't be, when was this? November 12th, yeah. If this was November 12th, 2019, maybe you wouldn't sound like a moron.
China. Is it an additional crackdown in Hong Kong? Is it Taiwan? I don't know.
An additional crackdown. Yeah, that's the thing to watch for. More of a draconian complete stomping of democracy.
I don't know. But the fact that the Russians are amassing...
Well, at least there is one fact. All right. At least the Russians in what? Hold on. What?
I don't know. But the fact that the Russians are amassing to apparently invade Ukraine again, and this is going on in China, should scare you. Here are 4 stories concerning me right now about China. Number 1 from Reuters. Remember Evergrande? Well, they narrowly avoided a default again yesterday. We kind of jumped the gun on that. And Evergrande dodges default again. Property sector debt concerns linger. This is one of the biggest bills.
Yes, the big story that China is currently propping up under the table. Yeah, and this will have zero effect, by the way. This has been like I told you, everybody. I said 2 years ago, I was like, China's economy is going to hit the skids in 6 years. And COVID sucked 3 years out of the center out of that.
In China, they owe $300 billion. If they collapse, they're going to take the Chinese economy with it. It's happening right now.
No, they will cascade and take other companies with it. And China will be responsible for like a massive shift back to like focused communism. And they're not prepared to do it. They don't know how to do it. So it's going to mean a lot of dead Chinese people. It's going to be really fucked up. It'll be worse than 2008, but except the rest of the world is not invested in Evergrande the way everybody else was invested in our real estate market during 2008. The reason it cascaded across the world is because it was interlinked with others. China's been isolating themselves increasingly over the last 10 years. And because of that, they've basically like built a bomb and then spent the rest of the time building a shell over it.
Story 2. Daily Mail, longest headlines ever. Xi Jinping tightens his grip on power in China with a historic resolution. It puts him on par with Mao and makes a third term as president almost certain.
Yeah, this was the party gathering. It was happening this year. Next year, they had the election. He announced he was going to do this fucking 6 years ago. Why is this, guys, watch China. You know the shit we've been worrying about in China for the last 10 months / 5 years / 10 years? Yeah, it's all I don't know.
So as the Chinese property market collapses, the Chinese leader Xi Jinping puts out a resolution enabling him to stay in charge for a whole lot.
He didn't put out the resolution. That they agreed on it at the party, but they were already going to do it. This isn't the news part. The news will be next year if he actually secures it, because there are competing groups within China that are vying to get rid of him right now. That's the underlying story. The real story in China right now are the two groups that are vying to oust Xi Jinping, and he's basically at war with those groups currently, and that's a huge deal. This is like reading the cover of People magazine and thinking you know what love is.
Well, what is he planning on doing? Here's another one from The Sun. China sparks doomsday prepper frenzy amid fears of Taiwan war after calling on their residents to stockpile food.
Yeah, that's not the take at all. They have a huge winter approaching. They do not have fuel. They are having enormous blackouts. And they are saying that everybody should have staples available in their home rather than wait until the last minute. This has been going on for a while. It is a ginormous fucking country. If you even say that on television, which they have for the first time, you are going to spark a run on the groceries because there are so many goddamn people in the country. This is not about a war with Taiwan. That's not why they're asking people to store up on food. They're doing it because a bunch of people are not going to have fucking fuel oil.
These aren't conspiracy theories. These things happen.
No, dum-dum. Present a theory. And no, that is a theory. You're reading headlines. What theory? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Conspiracy theory means you know what's happening even though others don't, and you have derived this knowing from a myriad of details, and you have sewn them together into a comprehension. How have I been to China? Many times. I was in China for like a month at a time, 9 times in the years leading up to COVID. Yes. 我会说中文，说得很好。I speak Chinese and very well. So, yes, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. He has not.
Number 4, China's energy crisis deepens with potentially fatal consequences.
Right, dumb fuck. That's why the storage of food. Hence the fatal consequences. This is the reality of it. You love all the tea in China. I'm a big fan of oolong, and Taiwan has the best oolong tea. Sorry, Formosa oolong is the shit. I'm a tea snob, so yeah. I've never seen like Bongino revel in his own moronic nature.
Gentlemen, China doesn't have enough coal to keep the lights on. The winter's coming. People are gonna.
Oh, they have plenty. It's just underwater.
Used to death in China. Does Xi know this? Does Xi know?
Yes, he knows this. That's why they told everybody to stockpile food, you dumb fuck. I'm a Chinese spy. Why would I be a Chinese spy? The Chinese might have thought I was a spy if I stayed there longer. Stop. The Chinese can take care of themselves. I trust they'll make it. No, that's the problem. Their leadership is not worried about the average Chinese person, and a lot of them are going to die. They don't care. Yes, I don't know. Listen to me, people. I don't know what this is. I don't know, but it's something, but I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
He's looking at a historic collapse in China and civil unrest. he about to do?
Right, which is why they're telling people to stockpile food, you dipshit, so the people won't be hungry and pissed that the lights are out. This is social manipulation. Not that Bongino gives a shit or even can comprehend it.
Thing. Keep your eye on it. I'm not going to stop talking about that topic.
What? Yeah, you're not going to stop talking about China? Really? Why is it that I have to go to Bongino, the only person who brings up, what is it? I can't even remember the name of that country anymore. It's somewhere between North Korea and Vietnam, right? That big swath of land. Doesn't it? Who are those people? They buttress up against Russia. I think 95% of the country lives in the eastern half of the country. I don't know. What's the name of that country again? Chinna?
Okay. It's time for questions with Dan. Thank you to everyone who submits them. You can submit them.
What? Wait a minute. This is a 3-minute clip. We're 2 minutes in. It's called I'm Telling You, Keep Your Eye on China. There is something going on. And he bails on it after 2 minutes. These 4 headlines are 4 headlines. I read one of them was very long. And I don't know what it is going on. What the fuck? Please have someone call in and ask him a question about China. And he goes, I don't know.
Free Thursday. Go to rumble.com/Bongino. Just comment a question on the video.
Yeah, you used to be able to go to Cumulus or something, but he's not. Yeah, can't do that anymore.
Or go to my locals account, and I post a post on Thursday. It says questions. Question number 1.
Hey, Dan. How is it possible you know less about something the more you read about it? It's fucking amazing.
When you were an agent in the Secret Service, how did the presidents treat the members of the military that served on the White House grounds? CGO status man. Great.
Well, no one gave a handy like Trump. Everybody else was mean, spit on us. Hillary Clinton acted like the president, even when she didn't. And Donald Trump was always good for a reach around.
Again, I never lie to you for effect on the show.
Oh, no. When you said you don't know, we believed you.
I'm not a journalist that does that. All of them. I worked with
You're not a journalist. You're not a journalist at all, fucko.
Clinton, President Obama, and President Bush. I know President Trump loves the military, even though I wasn't an agent with him. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, he loves him. He loves him so much. He stole valor from the previous administration about the VA Choice Act and bullshitted him at every turn.
But no, they always treated him well. It was never, I never detected that at all. They were always very personally nice to me and others. I can't point to a moment, Hillary's a different story, but where Bill.
Oh, yeah? Well, tell us the fucking story, asshole.
Didn't George W. Bush or Obama was ever rude to them. So, no, they were never rude. They always treated them nicely. You just heard
that. What the fuck? That's it? So that's keep your eye on China clip. That's the keep your eye on China clip? What the hell? Dan, I applause. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm amazed. At what point, have I ever thought, well, gee willikers, I never thought this guy could get dumber and waste our time more, and yet here he is. Bongino for the F, just a massive fail. Never has a man said so little with so many of the same words. Yeah, that's the clip. So stuff, I can't imagine why he lost his fucking radio show. That was magic. Is there anything to that? I feel like I need a refund. What the fuck?